What would you say if I told you that some of America's most historic black denominations, including the Church of God in Christ, the African Methodist Episcopal Church, and the National Baptist Convention, have reportedly lost their distinct recognition codes within the Department of Defense? As a retired Air Force Senior Master Sergeant with 25 years of service and a Vietnam-era veteran, I find this deeply troubling. This isn't just about paperwork. It's about history, it's about identity, and it's about whether the contributions of these churches to America and to our military are being properly recognized. Stay with me, because every veteran, minister, and concerned citizen needs to hear this. For generations, historically, black churches have been more than places of worship. They were schools when others would not educate us. They were meeting halls when others would not welcome us. They were centers of hope, leadership, and social change. The AME Church, founded in 1816, is the oldest historically black denomination in America. The National Baptist Convention became one of the most influential religious organizations in the nation. The Church of God in Christ grew into one of the largest Pentecostal denominations in the world. These churches sent their sons and daughters into America's armed forces. They prayed for our troops. They buried our fallen heroes. They produced chaplains who ministered to service members during war and peace. Yet today, their unique identities appear to be disappearing into broader administrative categories. Now, let me be clear. This is not about asking for special treatment. This is about equal recognition. What concerns me is that some denominations continue to retain their own distinct recognition, while these historically black denominations have reportedly lost theirs. If denominational identity matters for one faith group, then it should matter for all faith groups. As a veteran, I understand the importance of morale. I understand the importance of representation. And I understand the importance of respecting the backgrounds and traditions of those who serve. When service members look at the institutions that represent them, they should know that their history matters, their faith matters, and their heritage matters. The military has always been strongest when it recognizes and respects the diversity of the men and women who volunteer to defend this nation. Ignoring history never strengthens unity. Recognizing history does. I served this nation during a time when many Americans were still fighting for equal opportunities. I witnessed firsthand how hard people struggled simply to be recognized and treated fairly. Progress was never automatic. People had to speak up. People had to write letters. People had to contact elected officials. People had to demand that their voices be heard. That's why I'm asking veterans, ministers, church leaders, and concerned citizens to take action. Write your senators, write your representative, write the Department of Defense, write the Congressional Black Caucus, write the NAACP. Ask questions, request answers. Respectfully urge our leaders to restore distinct recognition for these historic faith traditions. This is not a partisan issue. This is not a Republican issue. This is not a Democrat issue. This is an American issue, because every faith community that has contributed to the defense of this nation deserves to have its history respected. If you agree that the contributions of historically black churches should not be forgotten, leave a comment below saying, "History matters." Share this video with a veteran, a minister, or a church leader, and subscribe to the virtual church for more discussions on faith, history, justice, and the issues that affect our communities. I'm Bishop Lamont Tellis Sr., a retired Air Force Senior Master Sergeant and Vietnam-era veteran. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you, your family, and the United States of America